Okay, we'll see how we can make this one. Right, this will be a challenge. I keep saying that in a lot of my demos, by the way. So this one's really small, so we're going to make it 300%. Oh, whoops, we just got over it. Now it says 400. Silly that. 300. We're going to call it 300% by 300%. Okay, that's quite a powerful magnification. So let's see if we can make this one look good. So we're going to probably give it a background colour. So I'm thinking yellow is the one. Hang on, what do we do? Oh, forget it. We're not going to bother. Leave it out for a change. This one's in purple writing, so hopefully it'll come up looking mostly black, or the patterns we get when we move it will still be colourful. So let's see what we have here that we're going to play around with. It is a piece of advertising. I'm sharing with Team Share the Taste, which of course we all know that's Cadbury. See the glass and a half? Funny. Typical. So let's see what we can do with this piece of shit. This promotional stuff. They were giving out chocolate bars in Chatswood, but I found this before I noticed them, but I couldn't be bothered queuing up for the chocolates. I mean, that's just capitalism trying to suck people in to buy their product by offering them a free sample, and then of course they like the sample. Well, they want to have more. They don't just want a sample, they want to make it a lifestyle. So they want to eat Cadbury all the time. Now that looks shit. We just cut most of it off, and you can see it is purple. But basically, yeah, it's like they want you to suck you in like that. You know, sometimes I've taken advantage of product how should I put it, product samples, but I don't normally do that. I normally think, well, I'll just have it for now and I won't bother buying it. I've got more than enough self-control to say what I feel is the right thing to eat or not to eat. I don't let capitalism determine it unless I have a use for it. I just take things, and like this photocopier, like I hate the company that made this photocopier, Konica Minolta, but that doesn't mean I avoid buying their equipment, because I need their equipment. There's a need involved. It's not just for the sake of it. There is a need. I need a photocopier. There are no photocopiers that have the ideal specifications yet, so I have to take what's on the rack, and this is what you get. Commercialized equipment, like any kind of electronics, pretty much is all wrapped up in a box or something, and you got to accept it as it is, you know. And unfortunately, you can't always dodge the tentacles of capitalism, I'm afraid, because you basically do need what they have to offer. You have to take the best you can get, what suits it for your needs, but you got to consider it's not their needs. You don't buy something because a company needs to make money. You buy it because you need it, and you need to find the product that best suits what you've got. And yes, Konica Minolta, but even though Konica Minolta are far off the mark stupid, I have no respect for the company, but I do need the product, even though it's a fucking piece of shit. But anyway, I think we can use this. This is really tricky, trying to get it to rotate nicely the way I want it to. I'm wondering if I'm going to cut it in half and enlarge it. So I'm going to make something a bit different. But basically, I just use what I need, and I just decide logically what is needed for my use. I don't want to get in there and be, what's the word that describes you just jumping in with both feet, but you're not looking before you leap. Like, I don't just buy it because the advertising, you know, the lovely, slick advertising videos that Konica Minolta show on YouTube. I don't watch TV, so I don't see the ads on TV. I just see what's on YouTube every now and then. But I don't even I try not to watch the ads on YouTube, and I've got to save data because I'm using YouTube to upload my videos, and therefore I haven't got enough data to play around with, and I've fucked up. I was thinking we're going to do A4 portrait, but we don't have portrait paper in there, so we're going to have to. That wasn't a good thing. Or maybe it rotated the image. Whatever, I fucked up. I've got to manually select. I don't know what happened there. I think it was because, see what I mean? These machines are really, they're not foolproof. This is auto. We don't want auto. We want now, we're going to select A4 landscape. So this is where, whatever, it's just like that everything. All these photocopiers really don't live up to their expectations. Just like anything, they're just too. But what else can you do? This is all that's available on the market that suits my needs, so I have to go with the closest. Konica Minolta are it. Oh, fuck me dead. And they get to laugh all the way to the fucking bank. And now I'm having problems with this fucking Konica Minolta. Why is this happening? I don't normally have this problem with my copying. I normally do this really expertly. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm trying to just copy half of that, and I just can't seem to make it do it. I just don't understand now. I'm really fucked. This is fucked. Honestly, I just don't seem to have the expertise now. I've got this switched on. I've switched it. I've never had this problem before. The original size is A4. A3 to A4, we're enlarging only a section. So, I know what I did wrong. Reduction. This was what I was meant to do. Not concentrating, sorry. So that's what we were meant to do. We were meant to enlarge. We were reducing. I was wondering what the fuck was going on. I thought that was a bit irregular, me not being able to enlarge something. I think this is going to be a prolongated demo now because of my foilings, because of my stupidities, because of my carelessness. We can't blame everything on Konica Minolta, it goes to show. Not everything can be blamed on the corporation and their fuckwit behaviour. It's not just them, it was my fault that I didn't get this to happen. And this design looks pretty lame anyway, so I'm wondering if we're just going to forge ahead with it, even though I don't like it. I'm wondering if we can make it. Oh shit, I don't know. Fuck me dead. I'm just wondering what we're going to do with it. This is shitty. I don't like the way I do shit demos. I don't like shit demos, but this one's going to be too long. But I might be pleasantly surprised that it turns out okay. It may not be so bad after all. So I'm just seeing how that looks. So we're going to put that as our centre. But maybe it'll look good once I've set it up. So these are our corner pieces. These are our whatever. I'm screwing up now talking. I'm talking through my ass. So these are our first two quadrants. The other two quadrants are going to be negative. Now what the fuck was I doing reducing instead of enlarging? Honestly, I'm really pissed. Can't afford to waste too much fucking paper and toner. Or actually, the toner does come with the service agreement, but I still don't want to go through too much of it if I can avoid it. So that was a silly error that I made, but I'm sure if this machine was artificially intelligent, it would have spoke up for me and gave me more clearer messages instead of messed up images. So I'm really... Let's see how this goes. Maybe the capitalism is getting into my head like a fucking worm and it's chewing my brain out for the time being at least. I'm just trying to be humorous here. Being a little bit facetious, I think that's the word, or sarcastic. Maybe facetious, I think, is a better term. So we're just going to line these two mirror images up with the corners. It may not look as bad as I was thinking. Sometimes I can't always tell until I finally arrange the copies, should I say, onto the surface here, the bed of mine. So we bumped that corner out of position, which is annoying. I hate it when I bump. I hate bumping things out of place when I'm trying to position something else. So let's see, we're not going to make it perfect, but actually that's not too bad. It looks a bit crisp and a bit boring, but I'm sure some people might probably like it. Gotta go.